hello, beautiful people. Hello. It is so good to be here. Happy Sunday. Let's see, I think I am live. Hello, happy Sunday. How are you doing? If you're joining me live, go ahead and say hello in the comments. If this is replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay. My name is Abigail Mensah-Bonsu. I am the creator and founder of Moon Goddess Academy and the Moon Goddess Sisterhood Circles. And today I wanted to pop in and talk about what does it mean to embody and step into your best self. I feel like there's so much entanglement around this. I want to break it down. But on top of that, tie it also into the new moon energy that we're in and how important it is to set the biggest, most aligned intentions. And I'll talk about why that is important at this time. So let's go ahead and begin. And again, if you're joining me live, go ahead and say hello. At the end, I'm also going to share, I pulled a card for the group to kind of help you see what energy the whole group, like all of us as a group, will be working with in terms of the new moon and how we can really harness its potency, if that makes sense. So I'm going to share that card towards the end. Let's talk about the best self. When you hear, and I posted a meme before this, when you hear the best self, what comes up for you? If you're here on live, go ahead and type it in the comments. What comes up for you? What emotions come up for you? What are some thoughts that come up for you? You know, I've heard, well, let's go into the emotions first. It feels heavy. It feels like something that you have to work really hard to become. And I know this is happening. This is because we are measuring that against the social construct, what we think other people want us to be, or how we can be something to please others. So it usually feels really heavy. It feels like, ugh, I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to do this because so and so is, you know, this, and that's what makes them the best selves. But I really want to bring you guys to the core of what that best self is. And so that you can be able to liberate yourself from that social construct or that programming of who your own best self should be. I think it's quite ironic that society has programmed us to believe that in order for us to be something, we have to do what it wants us to do. And more, especially nowadays, more people are coming back to themselves. They're coming back to, who am I right now? Without all those ties, without all those, you have to do this, you have to do that. Who am I? Because if it comes down to it, your best self is you. I'm going to tell you a secret. Your best self is who you are right now. In the meme that I posted, there's one person who said, my best self is who I am right now. And I was like giving her applause like this, because it is. And it doesn't matter what you're going through right now. It doesn't matter, you know, how much money is in your bank account. It doesn't matter how you're being challenged by your children at this time. It doesn't matter if you don't have enough time to go do that floating session or get a massage or get your pedicure. What matters is who you are right now, exactly where you are right now. You are your best self. You are your best self, exactly who you are right now. When you hear that, what comes up for you? I can totally see judgment. I don't know. Hello, my dear. Thank you for joining me. You know, like when you hear the best self, you're thinking someone who's really successful, who has everything they desire, right? Who gets to travel around the world, who has like multiple homes, you know, whatever that thing that you've created here. Let's break through that and really go to the core of who you really are. See, here's the thing. Once you realize that as I am right now, in whatever situation I'm in, I am my best self. The next step is realizing there's a momentum, or there's a flow, there's a moving forward energy with that. You are your best self because you continuously work on yourself. You continuously ask for the best of the best to come to you. You have a vision of your life and who you want to be and how you want to create that life. You have a desire to create that. You have that curiosity and always learning what is new. There's a movement to that. When we step away from the energy of our best self is when we are stuck. And the stuckness is, this is where I am right now. My circumstances are not what I want it to be, but I am unwilling to do the work to move out of that. Remember, it's not that I don't know how to move out of the stuckness. Is I am unwilling to move out of the stuckness. I am unwilling to change, to shift, to do whatever it takes for me to move forward. When you're in the energy of your best self, you're constantly moving forward. You're constantly exploring what else is there. What is for my highest and greatest good? We have to begin to embrace who we are right now. And it begins by you noticing how you cut yourself down and saying that I will be my best self when ... If you find yourself telling yourself that, call yourself out. I am my best self right now. In this moment, while I'm having this challenge, I'm still my best self. I am my best self now because I am looking for the solution. I am constantly learning new things. I am I'm taking the steps to move forward, the small little steps to move forward. I am willing to learn. I am willing to do what it takes for me to move forward. The best self is associated with the higher self. I am a huge advocate with you connecting with your higher self because that connection opens up so much for you. So much for you. And perhaps I'll just dedicate like a Facebook Live just talking about the higher self. The best self is connected to the higher self. The higher self is the all-knowing part of yourself that is plugged into source constantly. 24/7, every day, every second, constantly receiving download from source. And if you are connected to your higher self, you receive all of that. Remember, first of all, we're here on this planet as humans. We came here to have certain experiences. We knew that it wouldn't be all roses and flowers and, love and light, that we are here to develop, to mature our spirit, to mature our soul, to evolve. And so we knew that we were here to also have challenges that would do that on top of all the good stuff that we will experience. But you also have all the answers that you need to move through those challenges, to break through those blockages that step in your way. We have all the answers. If we truly know and understand our unlimited nature. So I see the concept of the best self as like the step before you get to your higher self. And I feel like usually that's the easier step to take for most people, unless they're very comfortable with that spiritual concept of the higher self. Because that's a whole other thing that when you say higher self, people go into, I'm not worthy. I don't know if I'm that pure to be my higher self. I can talk about that all day. Because that's another thing. You are already your higher self. You're already plugged into the divine. You're already all-knowing. You're already infinite. You're already multidimensional. See, everything that I'm talking about here, you already are. And really, as humans in this physical dimension with a multidimensionality to our energy, we already are what we seek. We already are what we envision who we want to be. The reason you have that desire, hello Kimberly, hello. The reason you have that desire to begin with is because you already embody that. You are already your best self right now. You taking those small steps every single day, doing something different, trying something, calling in the support that you need, calling in the answers that you need, realizing that you have the ability to do that. It's what makes you your best self. You have to claim it in order to manifest it. You claim it and then you manifest it. It's not the other way around. I know the other way around is easier. You have to claim it because you already have it within you. We've just forgotten. We've just forgotten that we are that which we're looking for. We are that which we're striving to become. And we have to remember that. And receive it and embody it. And then everything else that is in alignment with that truth of I am. I am that which I'm striving to become. I am that which I desire. I am. Yes, claim it. Claim it to manifest it. The moment you do that, everything else will follow right in suit. It's a very simple and easy process for us to manifest. But at the same time, when we try to do it from here, then it does not make sense. And it becomes way harder than it's supposed to. When we try to figure things out rationally, we make it so much harder on ourselves. Like, wait, you're trying to say that I need to claim the fact that I need to claim that I am wealthy already, that I am abundant already, that I am beautiful already, even though I don't feel beautiful or I don't feel abundant or wealthy. Yes, there is power in claiming your truth. Even simply by just saying it out. I am beauty. I am successful. I am abundant. I am an influencer. I am a leader. I am give me some examples here. What would you like to be? What is that desire that you've always wanted? Let's see here. My life has shifted up beautifully once I did this. Yes, Kimberly, you know what I'm talking about. Can you tell something about the Cops borns? I was born on the 23rd October. And now I am confused with Libra and Scorpio. Oh, I'll come back to that. Okay. The self-talk is transformation. It absolutely is, because there's huge power in our words. We underestimate our words greatly. And there's so much power within it. Claim it. Whatever it is that you're striving for, write it down. And I want you to put I am in front of it. Claim it. And then begin to tell yourself that. Because the more you say it, the more you step into that frequency, the more you begin to embody that frequency. You wake up that frequency within your body, within your being, within your life. And then you begin to call everything else into form. You begin to, they align. It's almost like magnetic. They pull to you because you have awakened that truth within yourself. Simple exercise, yet powerful. I am that which I am striving for. I am what I desire. Kimberly says, I am attracting soul-aligned friends and clients, and I have more friends now in my life than ever. Yes. I love it. So Kimberly, for you, next is to really define what that soul-aligned client is. Become clear on that. And perhaps you need to go through the feeling. What would it feel like to be in the presence of your soul-aligned client? Just jot it down. And then find those attributes within yourself. Because remember, our soul-aligned clients are usually ones that they're still they are currently living the life that you have transformed, you have surpassed, that you have the wisdom to teach them. Yes. Totally. I'm telling you guys, like this is magical, you know. My mission is to really break down the spiritual stuff so that everybody realizes that it's actually more physical than you can imagine, to bridge the gap between the spiritual stuff and our physicality, our divinity and our humanity. Because there shouldn't be any gap there. It is the gap that got us into this trouble in the first place, of separation. Of I cannot be human and divinity. That's just BS. Right? So let's come back here. So now that you know to claim it, to embody it so that you can manifest, you can pull to you through that magnetic field of I am. I know my truth. You can begin to see, you can begin to witness that truth in the world. Like the world will actually reflect to you what you're speaking to yourself, what you're claiming. It's beautiful. So let's talk about how this all connects to the new moon, which is today, new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is all about going in deep, right? Like there's no BS in surfacey stuff. If you know a Scorpio in your life, you know what I'm talking about. It is what it is. They give it to you like it is, but they go in deep, and this energy is doing the same. New moon is about manifestation. It's about creation. It's about calling in that what you desire, but it has to be soul aligned. And Scorpio is really taking us deeper so that we can really face and know what that deep desire is. And what is coming through is it has to do more with the purpose of why you're here. We're going that deep. There's that inner, deeper desire that you've had for, like, since you were a child, and it doesn't go anywhere. Hello, Tammy. Hello. It doesn't go anywhere. That's what I'm talking about. It's like deep in there. We're bringing it to the surface. Scorpio is helping us bring it to the surface. Here's the other thing about this new moon. I mean, this week we experienced the 1111 portal. Did you guys experience how powerful that portal was? And we're still in this portal because we're still in November. November is still 11. So we're still in the energy of it until the end of the month. And then you add that to the new moon. Think of this next 3 days. So the new moon or full moon energy is, you can feel the energy 3 days before and the 3 days after. So think about this next 3 days. The energy is almost like a new year energy. And in a way, it actually is. Because this is the time that we start thinking about what we want to call in and create in the new year, right? 2021. What do we want to experience? How do we want that year to be for us, right? We have the opportunity to start that now. Whatever it is that we want to experience. Again, you have to dig deep for this. If you're trying to do any surfacey stuff that you have no connection to, as in you have no desire, that sometimes it's like you're doing it because someone else, so and so, did it. You're doing it because it looks good on so and so. There's no tie to you just doing it because someone else is doing it. Those kind of stuff won't happen. This is not the kind of energy we want to enter the new year with. We're really being asked to practice digging deep and really discovering, or I should say uncovering what we're here to experience, what we came to this planet to experience. And I have a huge feeling that most of you know this, because 2020 really brought that up for a lot of people. Like things that they put aside thinking that, oh, this is my hobby. Oh, it's nothing. What are you talking about? All of a sudden it gets highlighted. It's like, whoa, I can do something with this. This feels good to me. From this point forward, I want to do things that bring me more joy, things that ignite me, things that inspire me. I want to be surrounded by people who lift me up. Like, where 2020 polished us. Still polishing us. We still have some time in 2020. is polishing us so that we can dive in deep and uncover our truth, our true heart's desires. This is what this new moon is calling you to ask for. So yesterday I watched this movie. How many of you have heard about Tali? I don't even know how I bumped into it, but I started watching it, and it is, I mean, it was like huge manifestation, like major manifestation, receive and support. Like that's like the theme I got from it. And you know, this whole week has been really a challenge about opening to receive on a different level. And I've been saying that mantra, you know, I'm open to receive, and all that is for my highest good. And so I'm watching this, and it's about a woman, you know, who just had a baby. She has 2 more kids, and she's just challenged, you know, it's about the challenges of motherhood. And finally, you know, she was gifted a night nurse. I think it's a night nurse, that's what they call it, who will come in and kind of like watch the baby so she can have a good night's sleep. And finally, she opened up to that, and her life completely transformed. She completely transformed. As I'm watching this, you know, I'm feeling myself also open up to what that is, what that next level of receiving is. What is that next level of receiving that you're being asked to step into? There is an area of mystery with that, because we don't know what it is yet, the complete picture of it, but we can feel it. I was aware of it because that has been the theme for the entire week. And so I knew that it had to do with receiving for me, receiving support, receiving whatever it is that I need, but it's about receive. That was the theme for me. So pay attention to what you're being asked to step into, that next level of what you're being asked to step into. And it is okay if you do not know exactly what that looks like or what that is. So let's see here. Kimberly says, willing to learn and listen with open mind and heart, and hear the guidance to transform your lives. Yes, I love that, Kimberly. I love that. So let's come back here. We have this powerful, I'm going to call it a vortex or a portal of manifestation opened right now. There's like a new year before the new year, right? We have the opportunity to really dive in deep and bring to the surface that which we really desire, that we've always wanted to experience. What are you here to experience? What is it that if you had in your life, if you were doing, will bring you the most joy? That is the key. That is the clue. What would bring you the most joy if you were doing it right now? If you were that, if you were, you know, practicing it, like expressing it, what would that be that would bring you the most joy? Perhaps start from there. And let Scorpio take you deeper. So I wanted to answer this question real quick so that I don't forget. Can you tell me something about cusp baby? I was born on the 23rd. So here's the thing with the cusp baby. Or those who are born on the cusp, you're actually, it's very easy to identify with both of the signs. So for you, you know, you're between Libra and Scorpio, right? Technically, you move into, I think you said, let's see here, you were born on 23rd of October. So it's like between Libra and Scorpio. So you can have both characteristics, both, what word am I looking for? I'm just going to leave it at characteristics. You can have both because you are in the center. It is totally okay. You don't have to be one or the other, even though you might be more Scorpio than Libra, right? For others, they might be actually more Libra than Scorpio. But that's the beauty of it. You get to pull both of them in and play with those tools. You have two powerful tools to work with here in your life. There's a reason why you chose to be a cusp baby, right? So draw that in, draw those blessings in, and use that to support your life, support your dreams, to create your heart desires in this lifetime. Okay, so before I finish, I wanted to share, and it's actually quite powerful, the card. Now I get it why we got this card. So I pulled a card to share with everyone. This is kind of like our energy, especially those who watch this. You're going to be receiving this. So the card that came up is transformation. Now look at the image, if you can see it. Look at the image of this card. It's powerful. Look at how he's standing with his arms out, like ready to receive. And then all that golden, beautiful light swirling above him, receiving all of that. Receiving the highest potential. That is what this new moon is about, receiving the highest potential. If you want to set any intention, receive. I am open to receiving the highest potential for me, my highest potential. I am open to receiving my highest and best self, my highest and best purpose. Ooh, that's powerful. Yeah. So let's see what the message says. Transformation. That is our card for this beautiful new moon vortex. Or let's see. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know it's right there. You are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you and to make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out at this time, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually too. Let's add in emotionally too. As you remove the clutter and debris from your world, you welcome in the energy of transformation. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, you are ready to move beyond the previous limitations of your life. You are moving away from stagnancy or feeling of being held back and are taking the heavy energies of your life and making them light so that you can fully embrace who you were born to be. We're talking about this. When this card appears, angels are acknowledging the emotional and physical transformations that are taking place in your life right now. Emotion really gets highlighted because, again, we're in the realm of water, which is Scorpio, which is all about the emotions and relationships and our hearts, right? So they can see you, let's see here, they can see you more clearly now that you have released the old and fusty thoughts and situations. There's a feeling of renewal now, and you are moving into a space where you are more comfortable than ever with who you are. You have a spark of splendor burning in depths of your being, and this spark is creating positive and loving experiences for you now. It is time to enjoy the benefits of your commitment to growth. I'm going to read that again. It is time to enjoy the benefits of your commitment to your growth. That is the best self. The one who is committed 100% to their growth by taking both the bigger steps and the little steps, but they're moving forward. That is the key. It's a forward momentum, a forward movement. A sense of curiosity, of learning new things to better themselves, their communities, their clients, their family. That is the best self. So transformation, we are working with the magic of transformation. Yes, and more please. Yes, please. So ask your angels if you need help. If this is actually something that you're like, I don't even know where to begin. Ask the angels to come in and help you, assist you with this. Angels, come into my life, come into my heart, and take me deep into myself. Help me to uncover that which lights me up. Uncover what it is that I really want to experience in this lifetime. Uncover what it is that I want to create in my life that will ignite me, that will bring me joy, that will, whatever you want to experience in this lifetime. Call them in. We make things so much harder on us because we forget both the physical and the divine support. Perhaps one of your intentions for this new moon will be opening to receiving support on all levels. I'm gonna just leave it with that. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me live. Thank you for receiving this message. From my heart to yours, I hope that my best self ignites your best self to shine even brighter. I ask your best self to stand up. to wake up, to move energy and create in the world. Share your light with the world. So thank you for receiving this. This is something that I do in my, especially with the lunar, so full moon and new moon, this is something that I do in my moon goddess circle, sisterhood circle. So if this interests you, go ahead and check it out. I put the link in there. And thank you again, and happy new moon in Scorpio. Bye everyone. Have a fabulous Sunday. Thank you, ladies.